Hi everybody, welcome back to the Yoso Tech Tracks YouTube channel. I would like to share something I bought recently on the internet. This is going to be for the electronic trailer brake controller that I'm going to be using for this vehicle when I hook up my small camper, my small homemade travel trailer camper. It is nothing special, but as you guys may or may not know, this is a 2016 Ram 1500 Tradesman Edition. It did not have the factory towing package, so it did not come with a trailer hitch, and it did not come with an electronic trailer brake controller. Other things such as the cooling for trailering duties I have added already to address the extra load and the extra strain that is going to be placed on the vehicle. But one of the major things I still have to do is regarding the trailer brakes. These vehicles, even if they don't come with the trailer towing package, regarding the electronic brake controller, it does not have it. However, from all the sources I have read and all the information I have read, these vehicles are pre-wired for electronic trailer brakes. And apparently I don't have to take this to a dealership with a dealer level scan tool to flash any kind of a software update for the vehicle. I haven't looked into it. I will post a link to the wiring harness adapter I got from Amazon. It is not expensive, a couple of dollars. I believe it was $10-15 when it was on sale. And my trailer brake controller I'm going to be using is taken out from my previous vehicle. Again, it was a 2011 Jeep Wrangler 2-door, and I pre-wired that one for the 7-pin connector. That vehicle only had a 4-pin connector option from the factory. It was never designed for trailering duties in the caliber that I required it to, but I have upgraded that vehicle. However, you guys may or may not know, because the growing family needs more room in the vehicle, and that was getting to be a little bit too small for a family of 4 with 2 adults and 2 children always getting in the back. It was a little bit of an issue sometimes. Back to this vehicle, as I mentioned, even these Rams in this generation that did not come with the trailer towing package, they actually have 2 electronic connectors in the back bumper for trailering duties. There is one which is a standard 4-pin connector, and the one which is the 7-pin round, which I'm going to be using. That one is excuse me, is wired up for an output, which is a 12-volt output for electronic trailer brakes. It has provisions for all the lighting, backup alarm or backup lighting, of course lighting and turn signals, and so on and so forth. Everything you need for driving trailers at night during all conditions. So as far as I know, as far as all the research I've done, under the steering column there's a dash panel that is going to be removed from underneath the steering wheel. It should be straightforward, couple of screws, and there is apparently a 4-pin connector that is still taped up to the original steering column, which all you have to do is plug in this connector, and it should have full operation of the electronic trailer brakes without having to flash anything. Some vehicles you have to take to dealerships for a dealer level scan tool that can communicate with the PCM, and they have to program electronic trailer brakes to those vehicles. Again, from all the research I've done, these vehicles should be a plug-and-play matter. You plug it in and it should come to life and fully operational. These electronic trailer brake controllers are nothing special. They basically have an accelerometer in them, and you can tune them for example, right now I'm going to be pressing the brakes on this vehicle. There's going to be a force applied, and that little unit measures it and applies the appropriate voltage to the electronic trailer brakes, depending on how heavy you want the brakes to come on. And it is fairly simple. The only thing you need to do is wire it in. I have another solution if this is going to be a bit of an issue. I do have actually a wireless one that plugs into the 7-pin connector and intercepts the cable that is going to be going into the trailer. However, I prefer to have something hardwired for reliability, and just once you install one of those properly, they should never give you a problem. So always hardwired is the #1 choice. If done properly, all the wiring is neat, out of the way, and it is always there ready to use. You don't have to rely on fancy electronics. So I'm going to be doing that fairly shortly. I'm waiting for the weather to turn nice. According to my area, it's going to be raining, pouring rain for the next couple of days. So unfortunately, it's very hard to have the door closed and work underneath the vehicle, especially if I want to do a short video about the installation. It is very hard to get the camera in there, as well as myself underneath the footwell. So I'm going to be waiting till the weather lets up a little bit. It's starting to get nice spring weather here in my area, but again, in the rain, I have to park this vehicle outdoors, so I have to wait for half decent weather. So thanks guys for listening. I'm gonna be posting all these parts I bought from Amazon. Usually that's where I get them. They're not too expensive, and usually I look for parts that are on sale and cheap. Usually they go on sale, all these popular vehicle modification parts such as aftermarket controllers, they do go on sale fairly often. So just be patient, keep looking, and if you find something you're looking for, just snatch it up, because the sale price is really competitive. And I'm going to be posting that video fairly shortly, once again, depending on the weather. So thanks guys for listening, thanks guys for tuning in. If you like what you hear, like what you listen to, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, post a question in the comment section. I'll be happy to answer them. I'm back to my normal self now. As I mentioned in my previous video, I was actually fairly sick, but 100% back to normal. And see you guys next time on the Yoso Tech Tracks YouTube channel. Thanks, bye.